I don't know what happened. I don't know if I hit a button or what. My editing skills kind of bite, so we'll just kind of go with, here's where we are, and if I can figure out how to piece the other part together, we'll do it. If not, sorry. Um, I need to take time and learn how to edit, but right now that's not on my list of things to do. The mask that I'm using is, some hot water, I'm sorry, is from Estee Lauder. There was actually some foundation left in that brush. Not good. I have to kind of gather myself a little bit because I didn't expect that to happen. And I apologize. It just, some things just, my temper lately and my patience, for lack of a better word, have been lacking. Temper's been a little bit more explosive, for lack of a better way of putting it, than normal. But this, I have a little sample, and it is the Estee Lauder Perfectly Clean. I can't see the little print. We will try. Multi-action something cleanser purifying mask. And that's what we're doing today, and I'm going to leave it on just a few minutes while I talk to you and just kind of bring you up to speed with where we're at. It is Happy Monday. It is a day after Easter, or day after Resurrection Sunday. I did not do any filming while I was home, by choice. I went down Saturday. I spent a wonderful night with my mother. We went to Sauced and got sauced. Whenever, the Sauced is the name of a pizza place that's in Pineville. And it's one of my favorite pizza places to eat at. The only other pizza that I think is any better is my homemade pizza. Then we went to the store and I got all of the ingredients to make 2 more pans of lasagna, because that's what I made for the birthday girl, and that's what she requested that I do for Easter, and I'm delighted to do that. So, my family came down Sunday. They actually beat me to church. I didn't have to be ready and at the church by 8:30 for, sound check, or not sound checks, because I'm not there yet, but, to practice our songs and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of bebopping around, enjoying coffee, because I didn't have to be at the church until 11. And for some reason in my brain, it doesn't pick up that the drive is way longer than... Anyway, I was a few minutes late. I got to see, or I was able to see, some longtime friends. Pastor that's pastoring that church can preach. Man, can he preach. Had a really good service. We gathered at Mother's after the kids did the egg thing. I have mixed feelings on the egg thing, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But that was the first time that Ian actually was able to participate in that with other children, so the socialization was good for him. Very proud of him. He quickly collected about 20 eggs, and at that mark his papa said, because he was still seeing them, and his papa said to him, let's be okay with this, and let's let the other children get some more. And Ian's reply was, sure, that's a good idea. And that made me a proud Grammy. So then we went on down to the area where my great niece was collecting her eggs, and she did a fabulous job. Her little basket was running over. There was, I think they said around 500 eggs, if not more than that. There was plenty for all of the children, and that's amazing. So Anyway, the other thing, since we're waiting for this mask to dry, and I don't have a particular anything in my brain. I fell during the night, so I'm kind of moving slow today. I'll just share my actual devotion with you, and we'll call it done. And then I'll figure out how to put both of these up onto YouTube and match them together. I think I can merge them once they're up. Anyway, and this is something that I've kind of let slide a little bit more than normal. So we need to get back into it. So Mondays will be Mask It Monday. I believe today is the 22nd, so that's where we're going. That's the date we're using today. My book got wet. I'm going to do something that I can clean these off, so it will be okay. The Working Out of The Confident Woman by Joyce Meyer. I've been working through this book for probably 4 years now. I need to pick up another devotional, but I just can't find one that I like enough. But the verse is, "For the Lord God helps me. Therefore I have not been ashamed or confounded. Therefore I have set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be put to shame. He is near who declares me in the right. Who will contend with me? Let us stand forth together." Isaiah 57:4. And I'm just going to read it, and if I have a thought, hang on just a second. Ian, may you please keep it down? Keep your voice quiet, please, for just a few minutes. Okay? Thank you very much. My apologies. That I love hearing him talk, but when I can't do that in behind me, it distracts me. Anyway, her devotional for this day says, Eleanor Roosevelt, 1884 to 1962, became the leading woman politician of her day. When her husband was struck with polio in 1921, she organized the Democratic Women to help Franklin be elected governor in 1928, and then president 4 years later. In 1945, President Truman appointed her as a delegate to the United Nations, where she largely shaped the Universal Declaration of Human... Son? Quiet. Quiet. I'm sorry. Where was I? Where she largely shaped the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. She said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop and look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do." She learned that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. That's preaching to me this morning. We need to know fear, not look for no fear. So many times we want to dismiss fear and keep it away, but fear cannot stop faith and determination. Preaching to me again. When fear comes knocking on your door, let faith answer, and perhaps someday you will be in the history books. That's just kind of a, you never know. But the prayer is, Lord, I set my face like flint towards you, and I know that I shall not be put to shame. With you standing at my side, what can fear do to me? Amen. So, it's a little bit of an uplifting word, talking about fear. Next time I'll get him engaged in his iPad. But yeah, the Psalms 34 also speaks about fear, and that's one of my favorite songs. And in the lyrics it says, I sought the Lord, and he answered me. And then in another place it says that God surrounds his saints. So we really have nothing to fear. And learning to live fearless is a progress. It's something that you do, you have to change your thought, how you think about things. You have to change how you do things, and you also have to change what the circumstances that you can't control, and make them to where they don't shake you and rattle you. I'm still working on that part, because the things that get to me most are circumstances that are beyond my control. That's just something that I guess I inherited from my father, because we are fix-it people. And some things you just can't fix. Some people don't want to be fixed. And that's okay. They'll get there. They'll get to the point to where they're ready for your help. In the meantime, spend your time elsewhere, my son. What? Yes, you may. You have your iPad for that reason. I would like for you to take a break and go potty, please. Okay, thank you. Anyway, and I will be the first one to tell you, how you see how I engage with him on camera. That is the norm for how we engage. Do I have to raise my voice from time to time? Yes. Does he require timeouts and other discipline? Yes. I'm raising a child in conjunction with my husband and his mother. So we are, every day we have to navigate that day and figure out how to get through that day. My job is to do my best to make sure that he doesn't appear before a judge with some heavy charges, and to teach him to be a kind person and to be good to people. And don't confuse being kind with being a welcome mat, because that's not what it is. And I hope my volume is okay, because my voice is little. But anyway, taking off the mask, just going to put a little moisturizer on, using the Fit Fab. These are the pads. I haven't unpacked the I used it last night. I just didn't bring it into the bathroom. The moisturizer that I've been using. Love the stuff. Love the stuff. But we're going to do a little bit of laundry. That's about it. I may bake a loaf of bread and then I'm going to make dinner, because my hip is killing me. I don't know. I don't remember falling. I may not have been a complete fall. Don't know. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. So don't worry about it. What? Please take a break and go pee-pee.
This way!
Mondays. Anyway, my hope is that you have a blessed Monday. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter, and I love you. And if you need me, please DM me. Even if I don't have the answers, and it does not have to be about how I believe and how you believe. It just is about. I'm actually going to use some It's Secret sauce because it needs used up. I like this stuff. The only thing that I don't like about it is that whenever I sweat, it tends to run into my eyes. But, son, what are you doing? Cooper, come out of there. Cooper. Cooper's not even in there, son. I'm not having children when I grow up. I'm kidding. Kind of startled me because he's in the bathroom that he's in is the half bath, and that's where the litter pans are, and it icks me when a dog does the gross stuff of helping clean the litter pan. But he's not in anything. Mind your business. You take care of Ian.
Not me.
Yes, you keep Ian out of trouble. Sorry. Sometimes you must parent.
Granny,
But anyway,
sit on the couch.
you may sit on the love seat.
Sit on the love seat.
Yes, I just moved it is all. Anyway, another frazzled Mask Monday. Have a good day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. I got laundry to get done, and I'm exhausted from the trip. We had a good time. I can't wait to go back. I missed my mother so much. I miss being with her as much as I used to be able to be with her. And I'm going to put a stop to not being with her. If I have to spend a day preparing meals and putting them in the freezer for this bunch to not bankrupt me with fast food while I'm gone, that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm a little kind of complainy this morning, and I don't mean to be. I love them a bunch, even when they drive me crazy. So, I hope you had a happy Easter. Hope you had a happy holiday. Y'all have a great day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. This got a little lengthy. I apologize for having to step away and deal with my boy. It's life. That's my life, and I'm welcoming you into my crazy life. I will tell you when we go back down, the next times that we go back down, I will film some more from the home place because it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous up there, and so yeah. And we plan on going up to where my great grandfather is buried and my great uncle. So I will definitely vlog that. I've never been, and they have reopened the mine that's in that area. So we may or may not get to go. But we're going to give it a try. Anyway, I woke up awesome, which is what my pajama top says. I have on proper undergarments, just for anybody that cares. But this is not what I slept in. This is just what I have on today because pretty much all my clothes are in there. So, still working on goals of minimalism. You know, making my life more minimal in as many ways as possible. The only area that I don't see becoming minimal in is my makeup, and I'm okay with that. There are 2 Stila palettes that I can't wait to get my hands on. We'll leave that there. Debating, going back and forth, because it's like, nah, no. And then it's, oh, but I really want it. So we're just kind of, we're past the 24-hour rule. But we just haven't quite made it to pulling the trigger on it. Stila eyeshadow works really wonderfully well on me. So, you know, that's incentive for me to buy these 2 palettes. But anyway, I'm rambling. Don't mean to. Need to get off of here. Need to get some stuff done. I just wanted to post a quick video to let you know that, you know, we had a great holiday. For those of you that prayed for my family over the weekend, or whenever it was that I posted it, I think it was Thursday, I'll tell you a little bit more about that situation. One of my aunts suffered a stroke, a mild stroke. She is okay. That's, you know, whenever the not knowing part is the scariest part. When you know what's going on, then you know how to fix the situation. But yes, I appreciate your prayers, even whenever I just simply said my family stands in need of prayer, and I can't really go into details. I couldn't go into details, namely because I don't want to divulge her information online without her permission, and because we didn't know. We didn't know the extent of what had happened. So that's where we are. So y'all have a great day. I'm the rambly, exhausted, sore, because I fell, mayor's daughter. I love you all so very much, and this time we're out.